All right, real quick. Diametrical for 4 players, the rules. The rules are the same as for 2 players, but I'll just go over them real quick again. This is the setup when it's 4 players. So each player has 2 more soldiers that can enter the game, but they can only enter the game on these 2 circles. So these got to be out the way, but and that's your turn. When it's your turn, you could bring the other 2 in, but you don't have to bring them into the game. So everybody has 2 starting on the board with the commander, and you can bring your other 2 in, on your turns. The rules apply the same. The object is for you, if you have this white piece, to move your commander from your center circle to that center circle. Likewise, your opponent is trying to bring theirs to here, and this commander is trying to get to that center circle. This commander is trying to get to this one, and everybody takes their turn. So if this person plays first, this one second, this one third, this one fourth. Attack is still the same way. If these pieces can only attack the ones opposing them, these can only attack the ones opposing them. So of course, if it's like this and it's white's turn, white can capture. And the game is over for black. And so black's pieces, if black were to get captured like that, white's pieces and black pieces come off the board, and these 2 players continue to play to see who the second place winner is. So you have a first place winner and a second place winner. All right, and so you can move anywhere on the board. It's always got to be 4 moves. Again, these got to be 4. 4 meaning that these pieces have to be going forward toward their opponent. These have to be going forward toward the opponent. These have to come forward toward the opponent. These have to go forward towards the opponent as well. So in your travels, let's say this was nothing there. That's forward. All these moves are forward right here. See? And I can land on this center circle and stay there as long as I want to leave it there. As long as I have moves, I can leave it there. But it's probably be a foolish thing to do. You need to be focusing on attacking, and what I'm saying. But you can leave it wherever you move your soldiers or command, you can leave it there, unless somebody until it gets attacked or anything like that. So yeah, I think the rules. The 10 move rule still applies in this game, but it's almost moot or redundant, because it's pointless for somebody to try to do that in a 4. I mean, it's less likely that you would be in a situation where a white is running out of moves, and so they're just moving, but it still applies, meaning if a player moves their commander 10 times consecutive on 10 consecutive moves, while their opponent is counting the moves you move. They say 1, everybody moved in, they move. They say 2, opponent is 7. So if that happens and you get to 10, yes, the game you're disqualified, if that happens. But again, I don't think that it's going to be many times where the strategy makes sense for that to happen. But it is the way that the game can end. And also, if you land there, or if it's captured, the rules. I said them in 4. The players diametrical for 4. If you want to watch that video, it's fine. But yeah, this is the high setup. Everybody has 2 other soldiers that can enter the game, but they can only enter on these circles. All right, fam. Get you that diametrical. Peace.